Okay. Okay.
All right. Welcome. I think we gotta turn down this volume a little bit deep because took needed help last week.
Yes, Padre?
Yeah. Yes. All right. Welcome everyone. This is the first weekend of the Fitri Paksh period. We want to show our appreciation to our ancestors for the sacrifices they have made so that we can be where we are today and the position that we are as well. Let's join in our opening part now. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsacharurmardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagataguru Om Adakshe Varade Devi Akshare Brahma Vadini Gayatri Jagat Mata Vishwayoni Namastute Om Bhurabhuvasvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuvasvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuvasvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimani Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Triambakam Yajamane Suryanam Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmya Vandhanam Mrityormukshyamamritam Om Prithvi Tvayamrita Loka Devi Tvam Vishnunamrita Tvam Charayamam Devi Pavitram Kuru Shastram Om Shri Prithvi Mata Yo Namami. Om Apavitra Pavitro Sarvashtam Gatopeva Yashmari Pundrikaksham Samaya Bhayantara Suji Om Asprakshalam Samarpyami Govindaya Namah Om Amritopastharmasi Swaha Om Amritapinamasi Swaha Om Satyam Yasha Shrirmayi Shri Shrayatam Swaha Asprakshalanam Samarpyami Govindaya Namah Pushmule Sato Brahma Pushpurhi Jalaranam Usagre Sankram Devam Kushtaram Karvomayam Yena Madhu Galiraja Danindro Mahabala Tedvam Prativallami Raksha Machala. Please join us in the unsparged purificatory rites. Touch first the lips. Om Vangamaste Astu Nozum Nasurve Prano Astu Eyes. Om Aksharo Me Chakshurastu Ears. Om Karnyo Me Shrokamastu Arms. Om Bahur Me Balamastu Thighs. Om Urvo Me Ujo Astu all over. Om Arishtani Me Angani Tanuskarvami Sasandhum. Join the benediction mantras now, the Swasti Vachanam. Om Hari Om Swaste Naindro Vridasrava Swasti Na Pusha Vishwaveda Swasti Na Staksho Ishtadevi Swasti No Brihaspati Dadatu Om Paya Prithivyan Paya Ushadishu Payo Divyantarikshe Payodha Payaswati Pradesha Santomyam ओम विष्णुरात्मसि विष्णुष्टतृष्टो विष्णुशिरसि विष्णु ध्रुवसि विष्णुमसि विष्णुवेतवा ओम अग्निर्देवता वातुदेवता सूर्यदेवता चंद्रमा देवता वसुदेवता रुद्रदेवता आदित्यदेवता मरुतदेवता विश्वदेवदेवता बृहस्पतिदेवता इंद्रदेवता वरुणदेवता ओम द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथ्वी शान्तिरापा शान्तिर औषधय शान्तिर्वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्तिर्ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ओम विश्वानि देवा सवितर्दुर्गाणि परास्व यद्भद्रं तनास्व ओम शुक्लं वरदं देवा शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्ते ओम शान्ति 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 करा भवन्तु प्रेम से कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय शरणं प्रभु नमस्ते ओम भूरसि भूमिरसि दितिरसि विश्वधाय विश्वस्य भुवनस्य धरति पृथ्वी अच्छा पृथ्वी त्रिकोणा पृथ्वी मही भूम सिर प्रेम से पृथ्वी माता की जय शरणं प्रभु. We meditate now on Bhagavan as a form of Ganesha. Ganesha is Vigneshwar, remover of obstacles, giver of success, storehouse of wisdom. We ask for Bhagavan may inspire us from within with the knowledge and wisdom necessary to recognize the challenges that we face in life and the ability to be able to overcome them all, and victory may reside in our courts at all times. To this Ganesha we join in humble supplications. Om Gajananam Bhutganadhisevikam Kapittajamravacharya Bhakshanam Umasukam Shokavinashakarakam Namami Vigneshwara Pankajam Ome Hiram Mahesha Putra Samasta Vignoda Vinasha Raksha Mangala Puja Patalam Pranam Vivana Pujam Bhagavan Namaste Om Sarvamangala Mangalye Shri Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Triyambake Gauri Narayani Namaste Sri Ganeshaya Namah Namami Sri Gauri Mata Namami Ramyam Sishobham Divyam Sarvasaukhyakaram Shubham Asanam Chamaya Raptam Dhana Parameshwara Ityasam Bhakti-Varyam Skanam Jai Ganeshi Gananath Vidayati Charana Sharana Rajitari Jai Ganesh Gananath Vidayati Jai Ganesh Gananath Vidayati Charana Sharana Rajitari Vigneshwara Nath Tripadi Vigneshwara Nath Tripadi Sakala Vidaya Kare Tum Hamare Jai Ganesh Gananath Vidayati जो भी ध्यावे मंत्र बिहारा जो भी ध्यावे मंत्र बिहारा उसका तुमने साथ सवारा मंत्र Om Jai Ganapati Sadguru Sadan Kavival Vadana Kripa Vignaharam Mangalakaram Jai Jai Girjaram Om Agacha Ganesh Gauri Devi Swastada Parameshwari Aham Puja Karishami Om Sara Sanmukho Bhava Prem Susi Gauri Ganesha Bhagwan Ki Jai Shyam Prabhu. We offer salutations and puja now to Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi the dispenser of prosperity, of wealth, of health, of beauty, of fortune. Most importantly, in Hindu philosophy, light is a symbol of wisdom, as opposed to darkness, which symbolizes ignorance. We are asking today, O Devi, in a like manner that the light dispels the darkness of night, so may the darkness of our ignorance be replaced by the light of spiritual wisdom. To this Mahalakshmi, we join in humble salutations. Class palms, we glorify Mahalakshmi. Om Matu Lakshmi Kari Kripa Karo Hriday Nivas Manokamana Siddhi Kari Puro Meyas Trahi Trahi Dukharani Karo Vegi Sabhas Jayati Jayati Jay Lakshmi Kari Shatrunatanash Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam Sureshwari, Haripriye Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam Dayanidhi. Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Samskrita. Namaste, 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 namo namah. Namaste, 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 namo namah. Prem se Vasi Mahalakshmi Mata ki jai. Sharanam Prabhu. We offer salutations on to Sri Navgraha Devata, Navgraha symbolizing the planets and their solar system, the energy from which affects us both positively and negatively. Whatever negativity there may be, today we are seeking guidance from Bhagavan, that we recognize the obstacles put forward, placed by the position of these planets on our karma. Allow us to see clearly the path we should take and the path that leads to victory. Especially today, we like to pray for those of our members who are in some way or the other suffering from the negative effects of the graha. We seek Bhagavan to make these people well, to make them whole, so they may once more be able to contribute to their homes as well as to their families. Especially today, we pray for Srimati Anjani Ramphal, Srimati Lakshmi Devi, Sriman James Pritipal, Srimati Dayan Chandra Visesar, Shriman Lakshman Raktu, Srimati Mary Man Bahal, Shriman Glenn Lakshmana, Srimati Eileen Lochan, Shriman Munisar Budhan. Got a few names, new names today: Lekram Sinath, Shriman Suraj Ban.
Oh, Suresh.
Suraj passed away, right? Oh.
Today's funeral.
Today's the funeral? Okay, 2 funerals today then, okay. Let me just scratch his name out before. I'm sorry to Suresh family, that's Porley's family. I think it's a brother, right?
Brother.
Yeah. It's Porley's brother. John Bharat Namdhari, Shriman Balchan Kulcharan Balu is in hospital right now. And Srimati Rauti Parashram. Now people actually listen to this thing, okay? They know we do it. They call me and ask me if I could do it for them. So we're willing to do it because it's all for the welfare of the community anyway. So we appreciate that they are listening and they're following us and we are able to do something for them as well. So yeah, I know, it's in my mind.
Okay.
And for those of you who know others who are not on my list, you can call their names as well, and we're praying for universal welfare for all of humanity. But things being what they are, some of us, because of the karma we perform in our lives, we got to go through certain periods of adjustment. So these things happen, we know it happens, and we have to cope with them when they do happen. We pray for peace in the heavenly regions, peace in the atmosphere, peace upon the earth as it affects our own lives directly. Om Brahma Murari Sthitparantakari Manojashi Gomesukobudascha Dushya Shukra Shani Ramketu Sarve Graha Shanti Bhavantu Sarve Graha Shanti Bhavantu Prem Vasi Navgraha Devata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. We meditate now and offer salutations and puja to Bhagavan Vishnu, the all-pervasive Bhagavan who becomes manifest from time to time and age to age for the benefit of humankind, by whose grace and blessings the dumb speaks, the lame walks, the blind sees, the impossible becomes possible. Today we are asking of Bhagavan, in the same way become manifest in the world for the benefit of humankind. May you become manifest within my heart, be the guide of my intellect, guiding me in the path of truth, of dharma, of righteousness, of religion, the path which leads to welfare here as well as the hereafter. For this Mahavishnu, we join in our salutation. Om Sashankha Chakram Sakirina Kundalam Sapirpavastram Sarasiruveksham Saharabhakshastalakaustupasriyam Namani Vishnu Shirasa Chaturbhujam Om Karoti Vacham Vangulam Daite Yatra Kripatamaham Vande Paramanandam Om Nilam Bhujashamal Komalangam Sika Samaropitamanabhagam Pano Asayika Charu Japam Namani Raman Raghuvanshanatham Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Patale Om Neelavarnam Pigavastram Srivatsapadabhushitam Govindam Gokulanandam Brahmayera Vipurjitam Brahmayera Vipurjitam Sri Mahavishnu Bhagavanabhyo Namaha Namami Om Ramyam Sushobhanam Divyam Sarvasaukhyaakaram Shubham Asanam Cha Maya Raksham Dharnam Parameshwaram
तू है दयालु प्रभु जी तेरी मुद्रा में सारे सबका तुझी अधारा तेरी मुद्रा में सारे सबका तुझी अधारा तू है दयालु सकल हमारा तेरे शरण में आया प्रभु जी दिए सहारा अपनी शरण में लीजिए सब दूर लीजिए अपनी शरण में लीजिए सब दूर लीजिए ब्रह्मानंद दान कीजिए सुजना बलि दिलाया ब्रह्मानंद दान कीजिए सुजना बलि दिलाया तुम्हें दयालु सकल हमारा तेरे शरण में आया प्रभु जी दिए सहारा प्रभु जी दिए सहारा
Prem Tulsi Mahavishnu Bhagavan ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Shall we ready?
Yeah.
We'll do it Krishna on today because of course we are in a period of Pitrika, so we're learning the time to recognize who we are and how we got here.
Hey Krishna Gopal Hari Hey Krishna Gopal Hari Hey Deen Dayal Hari Jai Jai Krishna Gopal Hari Hey Deen Dayal Hari Jai Jai Krishna Gopal Hari तुम करता तुम्हारी कारण तुम करता तुम्हारी कारण Krishna Gopal Hari Krishna Gopal रत्हा के रंग भूमि में सर्वयोग से मत अवतार अजरा अमर है परम काया के दुख सुख समझाई शाम के अंगों में रंग गए मेरा रस खान सूरज के कान हुए शाम के अंगों में रंग गए मेरा रस खान सूरज के कान हुए जब से आके बंद करी सूरदास ने कर सकिए माता ने होगा बिनाई से माता ने होगा बिनाई से माता ने
प्रेम से महाविष्णु भगवान की जय शरणम प्रभु। Once again, with flowers in hands, we meditate now Bhagavan Shiva Shambhu, Shiva symbolizing the reabsorbing aspect of divinity. Atman becomes merged into Paramatman and self-realization is achieved. It's called Varnata, the giver of wounds. By repeating the Panchakshara mantra Om Namah Shivaya with love, with devotion in the puja of Bhagavan Shiva, our adharmic qualities, brought on by anger, greed, jealousy, covetousness, hatred, pride, envy, these become burnt in the fires of our devotion. In this manner we attain purity of thoughts, of words, of deeds, of mind, of intellect, of actions, which are prerequisites for self-realization. By offering puja to Bhagavan Shiva with love, with devotion, I invite you now to sit upright, to cast away the worldly cares. We all have them. Let's put these at the back of your minds for a little while. Meditate on the most pleasing aspect of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is beyond names, beyond forms. The names and the forms that we use are tools that help us to keep the mind from wandering. Let's put those tools into effect. Invite Bhagavan to make his home in our hearts, to be the guide of the intellect, guiding us on the path that leads to the highest welfare. This Shiva, we join in our humble salutations. Om Vashunarvatim Nasham Haresham Gajendrasya Kritim Vasanam Varenyam Jata Jutta Madhye Suradagam Navarim Mahadevamekam Smarami Smarim Om Resham Suresham Suraratinasham Vibhum Vishwanatham Vibhutyam Nabhusham Virupakshamanvartavani Trinetram Sadanandamire Prabhu Panchavatram Om Girisham Ganesham Vairniravarnam Gajendra Vibhudam Namatinkarupam Bhavam Bhaswaram Bhushitamdam Bhavani Kalat भद्रम् भजे पञ्चवक्त्रम् ॐ शिवाकान्त शम्भो शशङ्कर नमो महेशानशूलिम् जटाजुतधारि त्वमेको जगद्व्यापको विश्वरूपम् वसीनम् प्रभो पूर्णरूपम् ॐ नमस्ते नमस्ते देवो विश्वमूर्ते नमस्ते नमस्ते चिदानन्दमूर्ते नमस्ते नमस्ते तत्त्वयोगगम्यम् नमस्ते नमस्ते श्रुतिज्ञानगम्यम् ॐ प्रभु शोभपाने विभो विश्वनाथ महादेव शम्भो महेश त्रिनेत्र शिवाकान्त शान्त स्मराणे पुराणे वदन्यो वरेण्यो नामान्यो नगम्य वदन्यो वरेण्यो नामान्यो नगम्य ॐ श्री शिवशङ्कर भगवानभ्यो नमामि ॐ रम्यं सुशोभनं दिव्यं सर्वसौख्याकरं शुभम् आसनं च मया दत्तं ग्रहाण शिवशङ्करम् ॐ नमोऽस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय विदुषे अथो यस्य सत्त्वानो हन्तेभ्यो करं नमः ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिमवन्दनात् मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यमामृतात् ॐ वरुणस्योतं वरुणस्य वरुणस्य संसर्जनीस्तो वरुणस्य ऋसरन्यस्ति वरुणस्य ऋसरन्वास्ति वरुणस्य ऋसरन्वास्ति पाद्यमर्घ्यमाच्मन्यं स्नानम् श्री शिवशङ्कर भगवान् पूजनम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ गोक्षीरधामन्देशम् गोक्षीरमयाप्लुतम् स्नापनं देव देवेश्वराण शिवशङ्करम् क्षीरस्नानं श्री शिवशङ्कर भगवान् पूजनम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ पञ्चामृतं मया शक्ताशेताक्षुरस्ते रूपात् पशुपति कर्मण्याम अविलिप्ता रौद्रा नमो रूपा पानजन्या गंगाजल स्नानम् श्री शिवशङ्कर भगवान् पूजनम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो शिवशङ्कर भगवान् की जय शरणं प्रभु
शिव 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 नाम सुमर नर सकल मनोरथ पूरन कारी शिव 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 नाम सुमर नर सकल मनोरथ पूरन कारी सकल मनोरथ पूरनकारी सकल मनोरथ पूरनकारी सकल मनोरथ पूरनकारी शिव 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 नाम सुमरण सकल मनोरथ पूरनकारी
Truly me down the Panchakshara mantra.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya,
यद्यत् कर्म करोमि तदत् This time we'll take a prasadam from those who have brought prasad, and the same time will be the Shiva Abhishekam and Kirtan bhajans. We'll of course continue. We encourage you to participate in one or more of these. Please don't chit chat in the prayer room while these things are happening. Thank you so much. Hari Om Tat Sat Tat Sat Sri Dhamma Sri Radha Kauti Vayu Shmanotri Mani Nam
भोले मेरे सांसों का एक तारा, भोले मेरे सांसों का एक तारा, जय शिव ओंकारा, ओ जय शिव ओंकारा।
Just a reminder, of course, for those who want to do the Tilanjali offering, we got the things set up here. I forgot to announce it earlier. You may call your relative's name and make the offerings in the bucket. And they got a bucket below and they have Tilanjali. So that's the till water. Alright, just so everybody knows. It's a good thing to do. I'll explain it later on in the service so that you understand why you do these things.
हरि का भजन कर ले मेरे मातिया भजन बिना ना मिले शुभ गतिया हरि का भजन कर ले मेरे मातिया भजन बिना ना मिले शुभ गतिया Jana
Aim for the bucket.
आई भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी में दो दिन का मेला अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी में दो दिन का मेला
ये जिंदगी है प्यारी एक
प्रेम से उचित सुचंद्र भगवान की जय शरणम प्रभु. Now, family and friends, before I begin today, two deaths I have to announce are true. One is Suresh Surajban. That is the brother of Sister Purdy, Lakshmi Mitsa. She's a regular here. Unfortunately, she's become a little bit ill and not able to help herself as much. But that happened in New York, so we pray for him and we pray as well for him. And the other one is Hari Bahadur. Milton Bahadur used to be a regular here in the late 1990s time. So we're talking about 23 years back. Do you remember him? Him and his wife were always there, actually. So. Okay, I don't remember him dying, but apparently he's passed away too. I don't remember that, but now his son has passed away and his wife is still alive. So he's related to a Maharajan family. I don't know the exact relationship, but there is a relationship. She's gone to the funeral there today. My husband's sister is his mother. So Bahadur wife, okay. So there you have it. So our condolences go out to all these family members who are mourning both Hari Bahadur and Suresh Surajban. So we'd like to offer a prayer for their welfare. They passed away during the Pitri Paksha, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter, you'll die 1 or 7 days, you know that. Everybody does. So it's going to happen to any one of us. Let's join in part now. Om Anadinidhano Deva Shankha Chakra Gadadhara Akshay Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Ram Nam Satya Hai Om Sadgati Om Sadgati Om Sadgati. Alright. Now as you're all well aware, we are in the period of Pitri Paksha. I don't have to stress that too much today. Look at the significance of what this period of time, 2 weeks period starting since Friday morning, finishing on the 14th of October. So it's a Sunday too. So usually it's a 15-day, sometimes 14-day, depending on the movement of the moon. And it's all to do with the fortnight. Dark fortnight of the month of Bhadrapad is the time of Pitri Paksha. And before we go into the explanation of what the symbolism is, let us first offer Partner. Om Loka Viramam Ranam Gadhim Rajivanetram Raghuvanshamatam Karunyarupam Karunakarantam Shri Ramachandram Sharam Prapadhe Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai As human beings, we of course would like every other human being to die blissfully. If that doesn't happen, then we hope that they will die peacefully. And even if that doesn't happen, then we, the well-wishers of all of humanity, would like to do something about it. And what it is that we do, the Hindus of course recognizing that not everyone is in the same situation, not everybody has sons who will look after their interests while they are alive and after they are gone as well, or daughters for that matter, so we can't leave out the daughters. It's important that we recognize that every child born out of your body, because they carry the same genes, they have every right to perform the last rites, as is the custom of the Hindus. So sons and daughters, not everyone will have them. Not everyone will die in a place where their last rites will be performed according to their expectations. And so, of course, it takes time before a recovery is made with the jiva. The jiva has certain expectations, because when it's living, when a person is alive, they see what's going on around them, and they think in their own mind that this is going to happen to me after I am passed and I'm gone. But it doesn't always happen. And when that doesn't happen, that's why you don't take a Muslim person and bury them in Hindu rites. Because the expectation is for a Muslim funeral. Now, in Hindu rites, he doesn't feel complete. He does need a body to know, but still there is certain intuition within the jiva that will recognize that certain things are happening. From one incident I read the other day saying the guy died in an accident. His body is there, he thinks he's alive. He's trying to go back in, he can't go back because he's dead. Once you're dead, you can't go back in the body again. But he's hearing what people around are saying, and he doesn't come to a realization that he's dead. And everybody's crying and hollering, and he's saying, "Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Look, I'm here, I'm here." Now, whether that is true or not, I don't know. I didn't see it myself. I have not experienced it, but this came from a fairly good source. One of the gurus, Sadhguru said this. So, whether it's true or not, I don't know. I cannot verify it.
There used to be a TV series called Heaven Can Wait.
Oh, yes.
The same concept.
All right.
Out of body experience. Funny.
People tell me they have out-of-body experience, that I haven't had any. I don't know. That I can remember. I can only speak for myself and what I understand and what I know, right? So please understand that. So if you had a out-of-body experience, then good, all more power to you. You should tell me about it sometime, what you saw. So this is what has happened. So without the generations that came before us, firstly, we would not be here. Our existence would not be possible. Secondly, without their contribution, we would not have all the things that we have today. Think, for instance, a simple thing, like putting your clothes together. Now we buy clothes off your rack. But before all these things happened, generations and generations back, when the first man first realized, okay, I got the skin of the animal. What do I do with it? How can I make this into clothing for my body? How is he going to put it together so that it fits? You just can't throw it over him like that. You got to stitch pieces here, pieces there. You got to make holes there for his arms and legs and so on, so that he can feel the warmth of the skin. So you got to figure out how to get a needle made, how to thread the needle, how to pull it through. You know how much time this will take? It will take an awful lot of time. So all these people over the many, many centuries and many, many generations back have thought these things out for us, and now we are the beneficiaries of their sacrifices and their thinking and their ingenuity that has brought us to this point in life where we are today. Now you just pick up your PC and you can do all kinds of work right from home, sitting at your desk. You don't have to go anywhere. Things are being done by magic, it seems. You hook up one PC to a machine and it controls the whole process. Can you imagine that? And of course, if you work in factories, you've seen this. One little square box. All it receives is signals from different parts of the factory, puts out outputs, which brings on a relay somewhere, starts a motor. So these things are all possible because of the thinking and the ingenuity that went into the generation before us. Imagine if these things weren't done, somebody had to sit somewhere and push button like this. When the thing comes, you push a button, it goes through. Wait for the other one, push it, and such boring, mindless, thoughtless jobs. I don't know how many of you have been through this before, but I know all about it. Put a guy to stand up on a bridge here. Okay, watch when the thing comes, push the button here. That's when the computer fails, of course. Now, but before time, that was all he does. I used to work at a glass factory up the road here. They had 12 guys sitting in a booth. And as the glass passes, there's a light shining from the bottom. If you see a fault, you gotta push a button. You gotta push the right button. It puts a spot on the glass there with the ink, so they can take that out and the fault doesn't go back into your windows or doors at home. And I've seen that myself. This is in my lifetime. And look where we've gone from there. Now, put a laser beam there and it's going across like this. And it sees exactly where the fault is. It clicks a button there by itself and a spot is there. I've seen that. I've commissioned that machine, by the way. So I know. So instead of 12 guys, one little laser beam does the job. Now, mind you, this makes it a bit harder for the person who lost their job. But they should have thought of it as before. Mindless job leads to layoff quickly. You know that. I don't have to tell you this. This is why it's so important that you go to school, and this for the two kids here. Go to school and learn as much as you can, because nobody will ever take away your education from you. No matter how long you live, what is in here stays there. You can lose your money, you can lose your house, you can even lose your wife. You cannot lose your knowledge. Alright? So wisdom and secular knowledge goes hand in hand. We should understand that. So when the person is alive, they accept the traditions they were born in. When the person dies, the jiva has come to accept the rituals that are performed in their names. Mainly because the person sees it in his everyday existence. So the jiva can go on his journey. Without the rituals being performed, and you know the Hindus have a lot of rituals, you know this, right? but each one means something. Without for the Hindu, Shraddha Karma is the expected ritual. Pitru Paksha gives the Hindus a chance to remember and honor the memory of their ancestors who have sacrificed to put us here in this time, in this place. The new moon day, which will be next, not this coming Saturday, the one after, which is the 14th, is the day that is known as Mahalaya Amalastya. Is the beginning of the period of Navaratri and eventually ending in Dussehra, you know that, right? So what does this mean? This 2-week period here usually is the reaping time. Notice the fall time, we have Thanksgiving coming up right now. Well, what is Thanksgiving about? Anybody knows? No. It's giving thanks for what we have received from the Mother Earth. That's what it is, because in the summer period, the spring and the summer, the plants are planted, they will start reaping the benefits at the beginning of the fall season, which is now. Alright, so since the 21st of September, the fall started. The fruits are plentiful now. This year was a bad year, I gotta tell you. All of those who planted things are complaining all the time. It didn't bear well, whatever the weather conditions were, it didn't do so good.
Except Peter.
Except Peter, yes, it's true. Peter did very well. He's got a green thumb, that's true.
All the time Peter does.
Yeah. So this is a time of Thanksgiving. This is a period, the Pitru Paksha, of course, exactly now, because you don't have any puja to do, you don't have big celebration. So what do? You reap the crop. That's the most important thing, because without that reaping, guess what happens? You starve for the remainder of the winter. Because the growth is not taking place. You gotta wait for the spring again, then you plant again, and then the Hindu system is based upon the planting and the reaping period. They plant when the planting is up, and there's a time to plant, there's a time to reap the crop. So if we understand that, we begin to put the tools and the tools together, we end up with 4, I hope. When only animals existed upon this planet, it was all about survival, eating, sleeping, reproduction, and of course dying. Everything dies eventually. Nothing lasts forever. Slowly this animal, which knew only survival, started evolving. From being horizontal, it became upright. Stand up. The brain started growing. The animal's ability to do things suddenly started multiplying. The significant thing about being human is that we are able to use tools. Think about it. Even the little murti we make here is a tool for the mind. You know that, right? I'm saying it every week I sit here. How many of you have heard that before? Nobody?
No, I don't remember that.
The names, what I was saying, the names and the forms are the tools that we use to help the mind, to keep the mind from wandering. Every week I say
Yes,
this.
you said that, but now you said it.
But isn't that what it means? You cannot link the two together. My job here is a teacher. If you don't understand, it means I'm not doing a good job. Think about it that way. I take full responsibility for that. I'm not getting through to you because you're too busy doing other things. Your mind is somewhere else. The simply ability to use tools, we have multiplied it and made it into various technologies. The first day the ape picked up the thigh bone of an animal and started fighting with it is the first day tools were invented. Think about it that way. Before that there was no tools. Because the apes are always fighting with each other. Instead of fighting with his bare hands, picks up a bone, start using that as a spoon. That is when the development started. From that, it evolved into something else and something else, and has brought us to where we are today. Now human beings started structuring lives so that we can live a little better than animals. Shelters came up, buildings came up, clothes came. So many things happen on this planet because of human beings. From simple things like making fire to discovering the wheel and innumerable other things. This legacy has been passed on to us by generations before us. And it goes on from generation to generation because what is the legacy that we pass on to the next generation? Think about it. Let me ask you this question. Does anybody know? What do you pass on to your kids? Knowledge. Knowledge. The money, easy come, easy go. It doesn't last very long. They have to work for it, they blow it. When you begin to work for your own money, then you begin to appreciate how much value it has. Before that, you just take it for granted. I see the kids going and buying the best looking phones that they can find. That is paying for that. He can't afford to buy one like that for himself. You're laughing. Everything goes to the garbage. Don't worry, this is the cycle that has to take place. Progress is made because we have to throw things away. Okay? Otherwise, we were going to find jobs for all these people that we got. If you didn't throw away your stuff and you kept it for a lifetime, you have created no job. Really. And people are complaining. You don't look at the US today, they're complaining about immigration, right? Every single immigrant that comes has to eventually buy a house. In the house, he has to buy a car as well. He has to put his appliances, he got to put the bed, and he got to provide food. Where do you think these come from? In factories where other people are working. Where you might be working. Don't knock immigration. Immigration causes progress to be made. Yeah. So think about it, it's a progressive way to do things. And what happens is people are fleeing from bad economic conditions. Tyrants everywhere. I got competition. Tyrants everywhere. Tyrants everywhere chasing their own citizens, abusing their own people. Think about it that way. Look, how you think we ended up here? Our kids are the beneficiaries of the sacrifice we made to migrate from where we came from, to live here, to set up home, to bring them up and educate them. And look at them now. They're all doing very well. And unfortunately, this has come the time when the immigrants are now dying out. We are the ones who came here this downward turn now to make an exit. They migrated from India to the West Indies and every other place too. Now friends, the significance of this thing is actually very high. And I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but I like to tell you what we do. Now, you know, in the sacrifice of Pralay, Mahalai Amavasya, during this 2-week period of preparation, people who actually value the sacrifice that their families made, it's not that the families will receive this. What you send out is your good thoughts, transform energy to the jivas that are already passed by. And even if they're reborn again, wouldn't you wish your family to be born in a home where they can experience the kind of things you are experiencing? Would you want them to be paupers and begging? No, you want them to live progressively as well. So how does this come about? How does this happen? It's not like we can transfer from here, what you make offerings here, to somebody else. You're transferring a good thought, well-being, a blessing, and of course the energy that comes from these thoughts. But we can't do it unless we do it symbolically. The symbolism of the Pinda offering should be understood by everyone. A lot of people, they put Pinda there What is that for? What kind of nonsense is that? How many of you haven't heard that before? You heard it. So what does the pinna actually symbolize? It's made of the grain, the ground rice, or wheat if you know how rice, or some kind of grain. It's made with the milk. It's made with the ghee, the honey, and the tea. So 5 items, usually. You can put more if you want to. But what does each of these represent? When you're hungry and you're feeling okay, blood sugar is low, what do? You eat carbs. Am I right? So carbs is a symbol of that energy. Okay, so the energy is for well-being, but the energy you're wishing it on someone else as well. The till, which actually is a very important part of the pinna offering, and the tilanjali as well. The till is a black sesame seed. It's very light, small, but the amount of oil that thing holds is more probably is the same almost as its weight. Very small amount of fiber in there. It's all to do with the oil that is in there. Oil is a symbol of energy. That's why it burns so easily. The honey, we all know that. The bee works hard for that. Why? You put sugar out, you see how much bees are attracted to it because they like the sugar. And when you're doing other stuff around and there's sweet stuff around, you see the bees flocking towards you. They ignore the flower because they gotta work hard for the honey. They want the easy way out, they're a lazy bee. But that's how it is. So every item in there is symbolic of energy. When you make the pinna offering, it's the name of 3 generations only. Parents, 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 and parents, parents, parents. Now if you have brothers and sisters who passed on, that they fall in the region of the parents as well. Alright, because they usually are older than you. Not always, but it could happen. So what is it that this is about? We're wishing all generations past, but under the guise of doing it for our own foreparents, our parents, 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 and parents. We're wishing that energy on all humans who have preceded us, who have some have passed, some have come back already, some are in the world right now, some will come again sometime. And that's why we go back to Jan, because we don't know how long it takes for the jiva to come back into the world. A lot of people think, oh, it comes back right away. I can't see that happening because it's based upon the karma that we've done in our life. Suitable karmas have to be performed. You gotta choose where you're gonna come as well, because that doesn't happen by itself. Never complain to your parents that I didn't want to be your kid. You choose them. So if you choose wrong, you can't blame them. That's your choice. How do I know this? I know this because people who have experienced it tell me. We all choose our own parents. Because why? We think our karma that we've come with, which we take with us as well, will be fulfilled in the home where we are born. Comes to fruition. As Shri Krishna said, Antakale chamameva smaran muktva kalevara. Whatever we think of at the end of our life, that is what we come back to experience. So if you're thinking, okay, my daughter didn't get married, I shouldn't go now, and you die, that is the thought of you. You'll come back to marry daughters eventually. What you should be thinking of at that time is the divine. This is why, whenever people are dying, they call the Pandit to their home, because they want Pandit to come there? No. They want a Pandit to come and recite some bhajans and kirtans and so on. So the person who's dying will die with that thought in their mind. But instead of dying with a thought in their mind, they're so worldly, and this is all of us, unfortunately. The boy not come yet? the girl not come yet? This is how we think, because we're used to that, and people keep telling me, Pandit, all I have to do is think of Bhagwan when that time comes. I say, how do you know you're going to think of Bhagwan? How do you know this? Because you're thinking of everything else but Bhagwan. in your life. At that time you think you will. All you're thinking about is how much money I got left and how am I going to take care of myself because I'm going to beat this sickness. We all think that. No one, even though we see dying regularly, everywhere, all the time, none of us think I'm going to die today. We always think, oh, that old person will die. That old person will die. This guy who died in Bahadur is only 59 years old. You know how many of us are past 59 right now? In this audience? You understand what I'm saying, right? No one thought he was going to go. But God, he did. We don't know when our turn will come. This is why we got to practice this regularly. Sit down in meditation. Try to block all thoughts out. Think of Brahm, think of Sri Krishna, think of Sri Ram. All these symbolism are there to help us to get to the other side. But unfortunately, because of our worldliness, this doesn't happen. So it's a transfer of energy to those who have passed before us. That's what the pin offering is. And every single thing that is offered in there are all of an energetic or a good thing. The flowers come from the heart. The heart, look at it, you see it unfolds from my heart. This is coming for you. Not for myself, for you. And if we think about it that way, the sugar is there, the rice is there, these are all things. Of course, you want everything to be beautiful. That is why you put the chandan and the sindoor and the sweet smelling perfume and so on. You want things to smell good, you want things to maybe look good. Now you say, well, how can chandan and sindoor makes it good? Think about what the symbolism is. When you want to go out and you want to look nice, what do? Put a powder on the face, put a lipstick on the lips. Am I right? What does that mean? I want to look nice, I want to look beautiful. Similarly, they too want to look nice and beautiful wherever they may be. In whatever life form they may come, and usually if you're a human being now, never are you going back to some snake or whatever it is you think. You can be acting like a snake, you know, there's human beings who act like a snake. There are human beings who are animalistic by nature because they get angry easily. They want to bite every time you talk to them, they bark back at you. It's a dog. So you don't have to be an animal to be an animal, okay? Humans are similar to the animals in many ways, in the way they act. That's why we want to transgress the animalistic stage to go to an enlightened human. Enlightened human is one who takes care of everyone else around him and make sure that they progress the same way they are. So this is what we are striving for. If you cannot show gratitude to those who have sacrificed so much for you to put you where you are, then what kind of an ingrate are you? We need to show gratitude. And Pitri Paksh is one of the ways that have been designed by the rishis of yore to express this gratitude that we owe to all those who have lived before us. Even though we're calling only our own family name, still, it goes to all generations past. And that is our well wishes to all those who have preceded us in death. I've come back, some of them, and this, I'm sure you and I have been here many times already. And the fact that we're still here, we haven't yet achieved liberation. I think I should stop there now. So next week I got somebody coming here. We'll be making the offerings through the Tilanjali and the Tarpan. And if you can come, bring your own family names with you. A list of 3 generations back, that means father and father's brothers too, mother's brothers and sisters, father's sister too, siblings if any of them have passed on, Aja, Aji, Nana, Nani, and great Aja, great Aji, great Nana, great Nani. Is that okay? Because I'm going to be stating the relationship. You will be calling your own names. This guy going to call his name, his family name. Well, you will be saying it in your mind what your family names are. Okay? Are we good? Now, and I also explain how this period of Pitru Paksha came to be. It's well over 5,000 years old, but it was existing before that. But the story, of course, is one that I need to tell. And every year we tell the story. I don't know how many of you remember. Anybody remember how we came out? Only you? Okay, we'll repeat it next time. But come with your arm with your list of names. When I call a relationship, you will call your own. So go in sequence. So starting from parents, foreparents, and so on, then go to the extended relatives. Mama, mommy, and so on and so on and so on. Alright? Aunts, uncles, and so on. Mamu and mommy, not mama. Mama is not the right word. But we call them Mamu from Guyana for some reason. So it's the same thing. You understand that, right? So if we can do that, it will be great. So that's the list that you need to come with. And encourage others to come as well, because everybody should observe this period of Pitru Paksha. Otherwise, we are not showing the proper gratitude that we should. Alright?
I said Everett will be here. He
Yeah.
called his wife.
So next week, the other week it will be too late because the thing will finish on Sunday. So next Sunday, the Sunday with the 15th, the Sunday of the 15th will be too late. The Shara Navaratri begins. All right. What else? I want to thank everyone of you for coming out today. Your presence is much appreciated. Sunday, October 15th, Navaratri begins and ends on the October 23rd. Sunday, October 28th will be the full moon. We want to thank all the musicians. I gotta be honest, the kirtan actually getting better. I was hoping to ask Amar to sing the Hari Om, but it's already too late. And I wanted to leave enough time for him to sing it because that's a glorification of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Sing a few verses, one verse on the end, please, Amar.
Our work in the evening.
I'm saying the whole thing, man. We'll go on.
Sunamore Babu
Excellent. Excellent.
But I gotta share a secret with you. I grew up listening to that day and night from my dad.
He does a good job too. That is a wonderful bhajan to bring this Pitri Pakshan to focus. It's all giving glory to Bhagavan Shri Krishna, and we recognize that and we are grateful. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Omar. Every time you sing that song, they hear it back of my head stand up. Please stand. I didn't get any donation today, but those who are celebrating any anniversary, birthday, or anything else, they didn't tell me. Many happy returns. Your lives be long, healthy, happy in every possible way.
Calendars are still.
We do have calendars for 2024. Please, and there's not that lot left. So if you wait too late, it will be too late. So let's please stand for Arti. Shall we do the closing?
Aarti Gunda Bihari Hare
Apologize if you get about 5 minutes.